Time to coat my new car.
Hi, I'm Ivan.
And I'm Bruce.
And this is DIY Detail. Today's special guest Bruce is here for the second part. First part is down in the description. Go check it out.
So we've completely washed, decontaminated both chemically and mechanically.
Yep.
And so now we use that water spot remover too, by the way, which was a first time for me really in the coating process. So I appreciate that and appreciate learning more about that.
We will be polishing his brand new GX 550. We looked at it. There's the odd little thing here and there, but nothing very severe. So we'll be using the rotary. Have you ever used a rotary before, Bruce?
I have not.
Okay, so we'll be teaching Bruce how to use the rotary, finishing with the app, and then the secret sauce, C6 Hydro. Machine is at speed 1, which is where we want it.
All right.
Deposit on the surface before starting it.
All right.
So stop there. Notice how you've got this shoulder way up in the air compared to the other one. And you've got this arm, it's not relaxed up there. So hold it from underneath. Now put your hand underneath.
Like this?
Like this.
Like this?
Yeah, but under. So all the way under. Yeah. So here.
Okay.
So I'm barely holding on to the machine.
Okay.
And I'm not up like this.
Got it.
My shoulder is now relaxed.
Less fatigue.
Yeah. The more
sweat, less sweat.
The more you try to hold on to this machine, the harder it's going to get. So I got one finger at the front, two at the back. And you probably notice I haven't moved for about a minute. Yeah, okay. We'll stay there for a few seconds longer. Get ready to put your hand on the panel just to see how hot it got.
Okay. I don't think it's warm at all.
No.
Okay.
So there's a lot of safety built into using a rotary. I know you've heard over the years the rotary is this dangerous machine. When you use it with the right pads, the right polish, and the right technique, it becomes an extremely safe, easy to control machine. Try it again.
Try it again. I promise I will drop that arm.
So don't go any wider than your shoulders when you polish.
Okay. No pressure.
No pressure. Put a bit of pressure on it and you'll see what happens. It becomes harder to control.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is, we want to be able to keep the machine in one spot without any effort.
Okay.
If you lift up on the handle, see what happens?
Yeah.
You push down on the handle. If you twist it, which now you can't the way you're holding it, but if you're to twist it, it'll come back or forth.
So when it's balanced,
once you find that equilibrium, you can almost let go of the machine. And once you inherently feel that equilibrium, it becomes much easier to control the machine.
okay.
Then if it starts feeling grabby, it's time to clean your pad. Easy enough?
I think so.
Okay. Now what people consider the hard part, the side panels.
Okay.
So let me clean the pad for you.
All right.
Now we have a nice distribution of polish on the pad. the way we want it. So a few things. We have a curve here. We have another curve there. We have a relatively vertical panel. With the waffle pad, I don't need to be concerned about getting in this curve. Speed one. I've got no pressure on the machine, and notice it's polishing all the way in there.
Yeah,
So,
there's polish all the way up here.
yeah.
and all the
So
way-
yeah, in
Yes,
the
yeah, in the
valley, it's
valley,
getting in
right.
there as well, and that's just from keeping the machine flat. And no pressure on the machine. Now, if you had a deeper valley, you do it in two pieces. So you do the bottom of the valley and then the top of the valley. This one is a little more deeper, so we can do it two ways. We can do the top of the valley, but then when we go to do the bottom of the valley, we can't. So this, in this instance, we're just gonna lift up a little bit and match the angle of the pad, or this curve of the pad, to the curve of the panel. And we're not concerned about polishing the trim. We actually want to polish the trim. It's going to make it easier to easier to coat.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right. So again, I'm just really no pressure, just hold it up
Yeah.
essentially.
You're just carrying the machine. So easy enough on the vertical panels as well?
Yeah.
So now you just have the rest of the vehicle to do.
All right. Better?
Better. You're not angry enough. This is, it owes me money.
Ah,
The whole pad is
all right.
So not difficult to control. Once you get the hang of it. So you notice I stopped here for the simple reason I can come here and do this.
More ergonomic, I guess.
Yeah.
Just is that it?
Yeah. Good. And spin it out at speed 6. Run it against the pad under the speed 6. And once we're going.
All right, now I suck at this.
So you're way too far. Machine in hand,
Okay.
slightly spinning, and you want to aim here.
In the middle.
No, not in the middle of this section
Okay.
while it's spinning. Yeah. So you're way too gentle with your trigger.
Okay.
So same trigger.
So it's spread more.
Yeah. Next time, just like it owes you money.
And how often should I be?
Never put clean polish on a dirty pen. How's it looking, Bruce?
Looking good, nice and shiny.
So we polished the whole vehicle. Now it's time to wipe off polish residue. I'm using a rinseless dampened microfiber towel in one hand, dry towel in the other. Make sure they're both folded. And then very easy to wipe off the polish residue, damp, then dry. Always wear gloves because you don't want our sticky little fingers touching the freshly polished. The reason for the rinseless dampened towel, the surfactants break down the oils of the polish. And yes, it's a water-based polish, but there's always oils in them. Helps to break that down and let it air dry for a second. And then you can come by with the dry towel and pick up the polish residue with ease. And discover that beautiful shine underneath. So Bruce, how was your first experience with the rotary?
It was interesting. It was a little bit different trying to get the balance.
Right.
But once I got the balance, super easy, not any really effort. It's all about the balance, really. And I'm still trying to figure that out, especially around the curves of the vehicle. But that's a work in progress. I'll just keep practicing.
Yeah.
Not on this one.
No. And whoever looks at this vehicle and says it's slab-sided, they haven't polished one yet. I don't think there's a flat surface on here.
No, and you don't realize until you start doing something like polishing, where you start to feel all the curves in the vehicle.
Yeah, and there's definitely a lot of curves in this vehicle.
I mean, even here, like there's just this, the way it kind of slopes in.
So did you feel the need at any point to have a 2-inch or a 3-inch or a 5-inch pad?
Have it.
Yeah.
So if you weren't here,
right,
I probably would have pulled that out.
Okay. And
The
did
3-inch.
you get everything done?
But I got everything I needed.
Yeah. It's just knowing how you can angle the machine. And with the rotary, you can give it different angles than with a DA, and you can get into areas that you can't with a DA. There's a lot of things too that this being a brand new vehicle, but even with an older vehicle, if you can't get into polish, there's a good chance nobody got into scratch. Once you stop, lift off the pad. Okay. You still see some of it.
Yeah.
So that means you've got enough.
Okay.
How many times did you hit your head on the garage door?
One. Normally the door is closed.
Okay.
and very rarely have it open when I'm working.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's too hot or too cold.
Yeah.
It's very rarely reasonable. All right, so we have completely polished the vehicle and applied the app, or maybe I should say not we, but Ivan did most of it.
No. It was a team effort.
Yeah.
Come on.
So it was learning experience for me on the whole thing, but it was good. And now we're ready to really get the big bang, and with C6 Hydro.
Right. C6 Hydro is our most hydrophobic coating, and hydrophobics are, subjective, but this one you'll be very pleased when you wash it. The kit. This is a professional only installed coating normally, but Bruce is a good friend, so we thought we'd surprise him with this. So first of all, you get the membership card.
Nice.
So
I should frame that, huh?
no, but have fun. We have, of course, the applicator.
Applicator.
You have a collection of stickers that I've seen, so have another one.
Have some more.
Yeah, and this one is normally goes. It's a clear sticker. Normally goes inside the door jamb, so the next buyer knows that they're coating.
Or I'm reminded of it every time I get in and out of the vehicle.
You'll be reminded every time you grab the door handle.
Fair enough.
Then the coating itself, ready to install.
30 mils or 50?
30.
30?
Enough to do 2 vehicles.
Even this size?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. Off we go.
Off we go. All right.
We need a couple leveling towels. The green one is the leveling towel. The black one is the insurance towel.
All right.
So very simple to remember. Do you want to apply or do you want to level?
Sylvie says I want to apply. I want to do both, but I want to.
Yeah,
I want to level first,
okay,
so that I can just feel how slick.
Not a problem.
That's like my favorite thing.
Okay. Well, if your favorite thing is leveling, then I can apply. It's not a problem.
All right.
We'll start with 8 to 10 drops on the applicator.
Of course, Ivan counts when he says 8 to 10, and most of us go 8 to 10.
Yeah. I like precision.
I know you.
With the 8 to 10 drops, and this is an excessive amount of coating. The reason we do this is to prime the pad more than anything else. With the 8 to 10 drops, I have too much on my applicator pad, but I want to apply it to the applicator pad as much as I'm applying it to the paint. And from here, normally I would box in a section, go around the edges, and then fill in. In the case that I know that I have too much, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start in the center and then spread it out to the edges. I don't know if we can see it here on camera, but you can see there's way too much on there.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Right. So I'm just going to spread that further, bring it out to the edge, follow the contour of the hood, and then fill in circular motions, picking up that excess.
And what's flash time on this, Ivan?
Depends on temperature and humidity, but between 30 seconds and 5 minutes, depending on whether you live in the desert or the swamp. The higher the humidity, the faster the time. In reality, as soon as I've applied it, it is attached to the paint. But we're dealing with the solvent carriers more than anything else. So when we're leveling, all we're doing is technically removing the excess solvent carriers.
And what are the indicators when it's ready to flash for this type of coating?
It's a coating that rainbows or has the oil slick on water look. And with that oil slick on water look, when 50% of it has gone to clear, that's when you level. If it's on a white paint that we don't see, in that case, what we'll do is we'll actually give it a little swipe, stop, and if it feels like you're moving liquid around, it's too early. Give it another minute. Try again. And from what I can see here, we're about at 50%, so give it a try.
Not really any resistance.
No, nice and slick.
Yep.
So you want to go contrary to what your kindergarten teacher told you. You want to color outside the lines, meaning when you're leveling, always go past the panel.
Right.
When I'm applying, I'm going past the panel. When you're leveling,
I wasn't sure where you were going with that coloring.
And with apps,
yeah,
the coating go. You see.
Yeah. With the adhesion promoter polish, what happens is the coating actually goes into the clear coat instead of onto the clear coat. So that's why the leveling becomes even easier when you're using C6 app.
Now, how far did you go over?
I went
About
to here. We'll need to use the little step stool to get to the exact center.
Yeah, there's no resistance at all.
Yeah, you're good. And that second towel just floats over the surface.
Yep.
And if you did have a spot, it would catch. You would feel where you missed a spot. So did you feel that one spot where I put a little more on? Catch? No? Okay.
I heard you, but
Yeah.
my senses were not on alert.
Okay. Your spidey senses were not doing their thing.
Right. You didn't do anything here.
No.
Okay.
So we'll do that next. Next panel. Now we just go 2 drops at a time. I'll just go equal with the wiper arm here, and then we can get the stool to do that, the center part. Of course, the all-important wiper arm itself. Don't want snow sticking to that.
And then how soon when we're done can it get wet?
1 hour.
Wow. And then wash a week?
Give it a week. Yeah. Looks like you're good to go. Now today we're not doing the windscreen because Bruce is getting a PPF put on the windscreen because these are notorious for having rock chips. Now we're going to hopscotch around the vehicle, trying to make it a little quicker. So basically what we're doing, I'll do one section. I'll let you know what section I'm doing as I'm doing it. So I'm doing the A-pillar, the part of the roof up to the back of the front door, and this window.
Okay.
I'll be out of your way. I'll do the fender. When you're done leveling that, it'll be time to level the fender. I can do the door, and we can keep moving back and forth that way, but throughout the whole vehicle. That way we're not in each other's way and we're not waiting. So the glass you can wipe off almost immediately. Oh, it's still a little damp. I've added 2 drops. Box in the fender, coloring outside the line, going to the door. Making sure to get the trim.
How do you know that?
I can see if not the tail light, but I can see where I fly just after. I haven't done the window, just the gray, the whole tailgate down. So really work around the letters. Yeah, so with the fluffy towel like that, the easiest way to do that is just like this. Just literally every direction, and then the nap gets in there. The same thing around your GX 550. Bruce, what do you think of the application, the leveling, all of that?
It was super easy. It's super slick.
Yeah.
So it was great, especially because I feel like you and Sylvie did 80%. So I'm rested and ready to do another one.
Excellent. Well, we have our car. No, just joking.
Don't tell me to do the bus.
No. The bus, we reserve that for Blue Beacon. They do a good job. We drive it in.
Or Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. He only did half the bus.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did he charge you half?
No, he didn't charge us though.
Didn't charge.
Yeah. He was playing with the foam cannon. He never foamed anything that big.
So it was a thrill for him.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the one that suggested washing the bus. So to follow Bruce's channel, the link is down below. It's very simple. Bruce's Garage, easy to find, great channel, great educational, and former DIY tuber. Now with that, you'll see updates on his vehicles because this is his vehicle and he tends to keep it for at least 5-10 years, somewhere in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Till I can't drive any longer.
Okay, well, that's 20 years then. With that, thank you very much. Again, if you have questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, leave them below. Always happy to answer your questions, and Bruce will be in there too answering as well. And don't forget, go subscribe to Bruce's channel. It's worth the effort.
Thanks, Ivan.
See you later.